Hello everyone, welcome back to English Conversation Studio. I'm Anna and today we are going to talk about an important real-life situation, which is speaking at the bank. Because many people need to use bank services in their daily life, and knowing how to communicate in English in this situation can make everything much easier and more comfortable.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex, and this topic is very useful because at the bank you may need to ask questions, fill forms, or explain your needs. So today we will show you how a natural conversation happens step by step and how you can speak confidently in this situation.
Let's imagine that I go to the bank because I want to open an account. And when I enter, I feel a little nervous because I am not sure what to say, but I still try to speak clearly and politely.
Yes, and in this situation, you can start with a simple sentence like, "Hello, I would like to open a bank account," because this is clear, polite, and easy for the bank staff to understand.
So I say, "Hello, I would like to open a bank account. Can you help me?" Because I want to start the conversation in a polite and clear way and show that I need assistance.
And I would respond by saying, "Of course, I can help you with that. May I see your ID, please?" Because asking for identification is a normal and necessary step in this process.
Then I give my documents and I might ask, what documents do I need to open an account? Because I want to understand the process and make sure I have everything required.
Yes, and I would explain you will need your passport or ID, and sometimes proof of address depending on the bank requirements, because giving clear information is important in this situation.
Sometimes I might also ask about fees, so I could say, are there any fees for opening or maintaining this account? Because it is important to understand the costs.
Yes, and I might answer, some accounts are free, but others may have small monthly fees depending on the type of account you choose, because explaining the options helps the customer make a decision.
If I don't understand something, I can say, could you please explain that again more slowly? Because it is very important to ask for clarification when needed.
Yes, and I would respond by speaking more slowly and clearly, saying, "Of course, I will explain step by step so it is easier to understand, because good communication requires patience and clarity."
Another common situation is withdrawing money, so I might say, I would like to withdraw some money from my account, because this is a very common banking action.
Yes, and I might ask, "How much would you like to withdraw?" Because this is necessary to process the request correctly.
After completing everything, I might say, thank you for your help, because being polite is always important in any conversation.
Yes, and I would respond with, "You're welcome. Have a nice day," which is a natural and polite way to end a banking conversation.
At the end of the day, speaking at the bank is not difficult if you learn a few useful phrases, because most conversations follow a simple and clear structure.
Yes, and with regular practice, you will feel more confident and comfortable speaking English in real life situations like this.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's conversation here on English Conversation Studio. and we hope this dialogue helps you feel more confident when visiting a bank.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please subscribe to English Conversation Studio and support our channel.
Also, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends who are learning English.
Thank you very much for listening. Keep practicing every day, and we will see you in the next lesson on English Conversation Studio.